Police officers shot and a teenager held hostage.
It's very dangerous. You've got a potential armed suspect. He's fired at 2 officers.
Barricaded inside for more than 10 hours, an army of SWAT officers surround a Henry County house.
My cousin's son is in there too. He's 16. He had a gun up to his head.
Tonight, a neighborhood on lockdown.
Yes, I was scared. I'm still scared.
And an outpouring of support for the wounded officers.
Army veteran.
Army veteran.
2 tours in Iraq, Afghanistan.
Well, breaking right now, reports of loud bangs at the scene of that nearly 12-hour standoff in Stockbridge.
A suspected gunman is still barricaded inside of the house, along with a 16-year-old boy and possibly a third person. We have live team coverage with Fox 5's Alexa Liacco at the scene of the standoff.
Also, Fox 5's George Franco is at Grady Memorial Hospital, where the 2 officers are being treated. But let's begin this evening with Alexa.
Well, Carrie, Sine, a very tense situation, and in just the last several moments, a lot of movement here on the scene. We heard bangs, we heard popping noises, and then we heard 2 police cars screaming out of this neighborhood. They went and turned down that way, but then several moments later, those cars came right back with sirens on, went back inside to that neighborhood, and right now neighbors stuck out on the curb. Dozens of them have been out here for hours trying to get back in. Some of them have young children inside those homes alone. And this all started when a woman was visiting family members and called 911 because something went wrong at that family member's house.
When I opened it up, I was shocked. I couldn't believe what was going on.
Neighbor Lena Holt says she couldn't believe what her doorbell camera was showing, a street filled with police officers.
But I just see a lot of cop cars. I see cops walking to and fro, and vans, and this is actually my driveway.
Henry County Police got a 911 call from a woman around 11 a.m. Thursday morning. She was visiting a home in the Eagle Ridge subdivision and was distraught when she arrived to visit family members. Police, fire, and EMS responded to that house.
Officers made contact with the female complainant. They tried to make entrance into the home, and gunfire erupted. The officers did not exchange fire. However, 2 officers were struck. And they were transported to local hospital, Grady Memorial Hospital.
The shooter refused to come out and has been holding a 16-year-old hostage inside the home for hours.
Our street is so super quiet. So for this to be going on, it's amazing.
We have a barricaded SWAT situation. They are in communication with him. We have multiple agencies here that are assisting us. We're communicating with the individual. We're hoping he was going to release the 16-year-old. He said he would, and we're just standing by waiting.
Fox 5 spoke with family members of the teen trapped inside the home. They say they've been in contact with the man holding the teen hostage.
He told the police to stand off. We are fearful. We don't know what's going on. We just want somebody to communicate with us. That's the only thing that we want. We just want somebody to be able to just let us know if she's okay.
Henry County Police say they are not going to rush anything in hopes of getting that teen out alive.
It's very dangerous. You've got a potential armed suspect. He's fired at 2 officers. We can't get very close to the house. We're just trying to wait out as much as we can.
Now, right now, we are working on getting in touch with Henry County Police to really figure out what those loud noises were, those bang sounds. Neighbors are really scared out here, just hoping to get back inside. We will bring you the very latest on this developing situation throughout this newscast, so stay with us. Carrie and Sine, still developing every single moment.
Alexa Liacco live for us in Henry County. Alexa, thanks. Now we're told the 2 officers who were shot are doing well. Both rushed to Grady Memorial Hospital.
One was taken by helicopter and the other by ambulance with a police escort. Fox 5's George Franco is live outside of Grady tonight. George?
Well, Carrie and Sine, I spoke to some family members of these injured officers who told me they are, quote, okay after visiting them at their bedside here at Grady Hospital. We have also been told that one of the officers' lives was likely saved because he was wearing a police vest. It's one of the worst calls a family of a police officer could receive, that their loved one has been hurt in the line of duty. In this case, it was an officer brought to Grady in this ambulance.
One of them was our son-in-law.
The family was escorted from their home to the hospital by Clayton County Police after they learned their son-in-law was one of 2 Henry County police officers who'd been shot. They say he's no stranger to danger.
Army veteran.
Army veteran?
2 tours in Iraq, Afghanistan, and he's been on the force for a while.
The other officer was airlifted from the crime scene and brought to Grady by helicopter. Both were part of the SWAT response in the Eagle Ridge neighborhood.
One officer, I was told, struck in the hand, and the other officer was struck in the upper torso area and in the hip area.
Captain Joey Smith says it appears one of the officer's bullet-resistant vests saved his life.
Very likely. I know it was upper torso area, and it most likely did strike the vest. I just can't confirm it.
What he did confirm is that the officer suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Other family members at Grady declined interviews, but these bystanders reiterated part of what they told me.
It just goes back to, like I said, we just have to learn to respect our law enforcement and know that they are out here to protect us.
And Henry County Police also tell us that these two officers, both men, are in their 30s and have both been on the force about 7 years each. Their names have not yet been released. When we do get them, we'll pass them on to you. We'll bring you any new details at 11, all new. But for now, at Grady tonight, I'm George Franco, Fox 5 News.
All right, George, we'll see you on the edge. That scene in Stockbridge still very active tonight. We are closely monitoring this situation, and we'll be sure to update you throughout this newscast and as soon as we gather new information.
We are following